Ja.
Hello and welcome to Countryside Knitting. I sit here in the living room in my farm, Hansgarn, and this is a channel about knitting mostly, a little bit about crochet and some sewing. So you meet me here and then you will meet Janne at her house. We live in Norway at the coast and this is in the middle of summer. It is at the end of July. We have had a rather kind of heat wave, which is not the most common we have in the summer, but still we have knitted a lot, and I have made a lot in wool also. So this it will be some minutes together with you, mainly about knitting. I hope that you enjoy what we show and talk about, and you are very much welcome if you have seen us before, of course, and if you are a new viewer, especially welcome to you. We started out in Norwegian only, and then now we do double, so we do a kind of a summary in English. If you want to see with all the details, you will have to head over to the Norwegian episode, but then again you will not understand everything, so welcome to this English summary. I have made something that is big and some smaller items, and I think I will start by showing you some of the small things. Janne, who is the other one in this channel, she designs a lot of well, different things, and something that she has designed is a pattern with the mittens, and I have made a lot of them in grown-up size. She calls them nabovotten, which means the neighbor's mitten. It's a very simple pattern, and what I do when I knit this is that I use one thread that is thin lamb's wool, and I put it together with silk mohair, kid silk or something like that, and then I have a thick yarn that is with the stripes. So very simple mitten, easy and very nice, and because of the fluffy thing that I add to the lamb's wool, it's a little bit halo and it's soft and nice. So this is a very sweet version in pink and green. There is no left or right, because when I wash them, or when you use the steamer, you can just put the thumb the way you want, so you make one left and right then. So you cannot make two left or two right mittens with this. It suits me very well, I think. So these are very nice. I have made them in a lot of color variations, and these I made in the summer when I went on a vacation at my parents' house. So pink and brown you don't need a lot of yarn for this contrast color. You just need some couple of grams. It's really not much. And again, these are very, I like them. It's good to have something that is basic, because often when I knit mittens I have a lot of colors and pattern, stranded knitting, but this is very plain, goes with everything. So these brown, very well for the, if you have some scrap yarns. And I also made a pair of blue now in the summertime, and then I used a very clear blue lab's wool, and I put it together with more of a greenish blue fluffy, yeah, kid mohair, something like that, and then it turned out a little bit blue green, the result, very well. I like them really much. And I have made a lot of them, and if you have seen watched the previous episodes, you may have seen them a couple of times, and here you can see a basket full. She has the design in mitts also, and now she even made them for children. So I made a pair. These are for 2 to 4 years old. Very sweet. So instead of 2 repetitions of this, it's only 1 repetition. And what I used in this is lamb's wool from Rauma, something that I was given very much of. I used this and I hold it together with Alisa. There's a Turkish yarn. Let's see, this is a kid mohair, and it is more lilac, and together it looks like this. I think I will make even more of this, just I have to make something else. I can see the knits the same thing again and again and again, as you have seen, and as you probably will see later on as well. So that was the mittens, Janne's pattern, only in Norwegian, I'm sorry. And then I finished item for babies. This is a cardigan, a pattern in Norwegian called Jørund from the Norsk Husflid. I used Arvetta Classic, that's a merino yarn, and then I also had one in light pink and then hand dyed. So this is the result. Knitted bottom up, raglan. It will be in the box of presents. I don't know who will get it. Something else that I have finished is the biggest thing I had as a project. I usually test knit for Sofia's Tales, and she had a book published last year, and it is only in Swedish, but a lot of her patterns in Ravelry is in English. But I made the cardigan that is, you can see on the front. I have made 4 of these. One is given away, and if you have watched my previous episodes, you have seen some of them. But now I have finished one more, and here it is. I cannot wear it. The temperature is not for woolly things right now. It is knitted top down. You have some extra shaping for the neck. I have used Rauma Finull, that's one of my favorite yarns, and then Ask in the rose. So you increase, and then you have you put some stitches for the sleeves aside, and then you knit the sleeves and the body separately, or not separately, but just, yeah. And then I use sticking. I I have 5 stitches that I can that is not a part of the pattern, and then I crochet 2 stripes with just a little bit of yarn between that I can cut with scissors, and then I haven't done anything else. It doesn't tear up. It's really nice. I will have something to cover it someday. I haven't done it yet. I was looking for burgundy. Finull has a lot of colors. I think it's almost 140 colors, but they don't have the burgundy that I was really looking for. But this is a red brown that is very nice. I took it with me when I went on the trip to my parents, and when I knitted it, I thought maybe this is a little bit like the one that I used, the one that I knitted first. And then when I came home, I had a look. It is really quite the same. Well, brown, red brown. That is what I like. I have also made one in pink that you may have seen. This is more of a summer version. I think this is my favorite of the finished ones. The light pink is hand-dyed, so it is not, it varies a little bit. And it was really fun to knit with a strong color. So the others are more classic, and this is much more fun. We are going to make Knitalong. And to have the pattern, you need to have the book, and the book is only in Swedish, but I know that Sofia will, I don't know how soon, but she will release the Längtan cardigan in a separate pattern on Ravelry rather soon, I think. So if you want to join the Knitalong, you're welcome. If you understand Swedish, you can start tomorrow, or today, of course. If you want to join when it is published, and she has it even in English, I think that she will have, you're also welcome, of course. We will do this for the rest of the year, 2025. Something else that I have been working on that is a rather big project, easy knitting for the summer, is something called a Little Frog Cardigan. In the pattern there are one with this lace part and one without. I forgot that the print that I used was the one without the lace part. So, and when I realized, I was a little bit angry with myself. I didn't want to rip it off, so I just made my own version to knit two together. Yarn over. So this is not exactly in the pattern, but it's a very nice cardigan. A lot of garter stitch. The first sleeve is finished, and the next one is almost finished, and then it's just to do the body back and forth. Really easy. It's not a hurry. This is a knitting that I have when I don't have to concentrate. And the yarn I use is Camarosa from, it is from Camarosa. It's called Ecological Summer Wool, if I translate it. It's a merino cotton blend, and it's fantastic. So this will be finished. Sometimes I like green. And talking about green, and then talking about Längtan, I forgot to show you. When I went on a new trip to my parents' house with my family, I wanted to knit Längtan. Längtan meaning longing, and my hometown is a place that I long for a little bit every day. So when I went the first time, I made this I made last year going there. This one I made this year going there, and then when I went back some weeks later I started another one, and this is now in the green and white version with a hand-dyed pink for the rose. So I make another cardigan. This is one of my favorite patterns for the moment. This is Finull, and that is from Rauma. Rauma is a mill that is, I think I need a couple of hours to get there in the car. So when I went from my parents' house back home, with my father, we stopped at the mill, and I bought very cheap is not the right, cheap yarn. This is the color that I used for this one. These are, it's more than 50, I guess it's 60% off, maybe more. So they are not 50 grams, they are less than 50 grams, but put into bags like this, really cheap. That is where I get a lot of my yarn from. And then I had this hand-dyed that I wanted to try for the flower, and I think it went very well, and the contrast was strong enough. I was a little bit unsure with the lightest parts of this if it will be visible, but I think it is, so I don't regret. The light color is the 401, and it is a natural white. Also one of my favorites. So now when there is not the heat wave is now gone, I can continue knitting this one. First sleeve finished, and I have started the other one. I use cardigans like this most of the year, except for the summer, or sometimes even in June. And when I went to the mill, I also bought, just to show you, I am a very lucky person to live rather close to Rauma. So this is the 3-ply knitting yarn, 100% wool, and to show you, I cannot translate the price exactly, but if I say this is 520 grams, so it is enough for a grown-up cardigan, and the price is what, if I had 4 of these 50 grams, it will cost the same as this big one, which is 8, the price of 8. Oh, sorry, the weight of 10. Oh, sorry, I cannot count. I also bought some yarn that had not, there was a kind of information, but it was turned inside out, so what is inside is not the right, it's just what they reuse again. So this is Finull, I think, and I bought them in like this, and then I made it into skeins because I want to put them in the dyeing pot to see what it will be. This was also really cheap. When we are going to do this Knitalong with Längtan, I also have looked into my stash, and I have found some yarn that I really like, that is precious. I have bought it in Telespinn. It is in Telemark, the county where I come from, and there are long for a little bit every day. This is a mohair, 80% and 10% wool, and the colors are fantastic. And the mohair is strong and a little bit more like shiny than the 100% wool would be. So maybe a striped version of these two colors, maybe, I haven't decided. Something else that I do when I think about Christmas is that I should knit some Christmas presents, and my family loves socks. Now this sock turned a little bit small. I am not really very precise every time I knit and talk, and I see, is this enough? Well, probably. And then I started the toe, and then when I looked at it, it was a little bit small, but then I think I make another one the same size and put them into the present box. Maybe there's somebody who could use them. This is superwash wool and alpaca. The green one is alpaca and superwash. So the pattern is a kind of opal mystery sock-along from Sofia's Tales. Just I didn't look at the pattern, I just know approximately what it is. So that is what I am knitting now, and it's good to knit some presents in the summer, not the week before Christmas. And yesterday I went to the local museum. There was a lot of activities going on, and something that I will show you in the before or after, I don't know yet, is how you can dye with natural dyeing. This is lupin, is the Norwegian word, at least for the flower, that was put in the almost boiling water for a long time, and this is Norwegian wool that was in the pot for some time. You will see it in the video. And I asked if I could buy a little bit when because I went back and forth, and so I could watch first the plants in the water steaming in a way, and then later on I was there when she put it into the water, and I went back and forth, and then it was finished and she had it on to dry, and then again I was there when she made it into small yeah, like this. So I was given one. It is not very much, only some grams, but I put it into my bags with my hand-dyed yarn, not natural dyed yarn. And last year in August I dyed something with a friend of mine, and this is dyed with, I don't know what the plant is. It is not white, it's another one that makes, first it looks purple, pink, purple, and then out in the sun it turns into blue. It's almost like magic. So I have these two. This was a little bit more, I think I took this out of the water earlier than this one. So this is lighter and this is darker. 100% wool. I think it is Ask from Hillesvåg. And I have some from that I have done with some other people earlier, and this is Finull or Ask also. And I don't know exactly what they put into the dye pot, because I was only looking and helping a little bit. This is something that I think I bought from P Fortune. If you watch Patricia's, I watched her videos, and this is from another time. So I have some colors that I bought from her. These, and they are so nice, and they all look so good together. It's like, it looks like candy. I also have this because sometimes when I watch yarn, I would like to have all the nice colors like these and the yellow, but then you also need some neutrals, of course. And when I was with when I made this, I put something in the water that didn't turn out at all with the color I wanted. So this was, I think it was white, but it turned into, well, I don't know, but still maybe I'll just keep it. It is natural dyed a little bit, and I need it together with the others, so I think it will be good to have. I'll keep it this way. And I don't do natural dyeing alone. I don't have the I have the plants, I'm surrounded by plants, but I don't have the knowledge. I would need to get some help if I wanted to do it, and it takes a lot of time, so I haven't done so far. But now I have a collection, and with this one I will see what I can make out of it one day. I look at it, it's a treasure. And then sometimes I need some cotton knitting without thinking. I knit 4 stitches, a purl 1, knit 4, purl 1, and then it is something for the kitchen. Yeah, cotton, strange color combination I thought, but when I started I was rather pleased. I think it's quite nice. I also knit some other things that is in their project bags resting, so I didn't take everything with me, but now you have seen some of the things that we are doing, and I hope that you will write in the comment what you knit, especially what do you knit when there's a heat wave in the summer. Do you knit with wool, cotton, or what kind of projects have you knitted this summer? But first you will go to Janne's place to see what she has made, and she has also a lot of sewing, so be inspired about sewing also by watching her. And then I think now that the summer is about to end, there will be more episodes from us. I also have some things I have recorded from my travels, so I will also maybe make some small bonus or small travel logs or something. And we have coffee. If you want to support the channel, it is free, but if you want to support us with a symbolic cup of coffee, please do. You will find links below in the information box. We also have a Patreon. Then you can have a preview of the episodes, and we have some patterns or something that is not published otherwise. Thank you for watching, and then hang on and see what Yana has done. And then I say goodbye, and then she will do the rest of this episode. Bye bye.
Hello and welcome from my second floor. I have almost knitted the last 3-4 weeks because it had been very hot in Norway, and I have the 2 last days I have been safe, but my second floor is so hot when it's hot outside, so I haven't I couldn't be here. So but I will sit in the shadow and knit. So I knit a pair of socks to my husband. This is Arne Carlos design line. He likes that fabric very much because he have it in the winter. He don't like thick socks, but they are perfect. So, and I have been knitted mittens from baby. This is one of my own design. It's the neighbor mittens. It's only Norwegian. This is 6 to 18 months. This is 2 to 4 years. This is 5 to 7 years. And this is 8 to 10 years. And I already have grown up, so you can knit all of this. So I've been knitting 16 pair of mittens to test the pattern. So I have more. This is only in finull because I don't like mittens with superwash yarn. I like it in not superwash because superwash, I think that's been very cold to my hands, and my grandchild say the same. So I have knitted to them. they have been dyed yarn with me, and I have knitted mittens to them. And here is one pair, and you see this is high dyed yarn. This is also hand dyed. So, and this is hand dyed, and this is one of my grandchild mittens. So I have made this is another in the start, for I tried to do something not the same all the time. So that's the mittens I have been knitted. So this will go to my Christmas sale. So it I think it's go to a child who's not cold on the finger. Yes, and I've been make this. This is Ella from Lene Holme Samsø. That's a Danish designer. I don't know it. I haven't checked it if it is in English, but it's in Norwegian, Danish and Swedish. I know. Yes. And my jacket to my husband is ready. This is in finull also. I like finull. I use a lot of finull. This is a jacket called in mørketid. That's if you translate it, it's the dark time. But I think it's only in Norwegian. But it's a great pattern. So, and I have been one of my grandchild. She is 11, and she like jackets. So I made this from her to her, and this is from Lene Holme Samsø. I love that designer because she is so good to make pattern. This is Dahlia, and I think this is in English. This is the smallest size on the grown up. So, and this is a special yarn. This is from the 80s. It's from Sandnes. Old yarn, but it's great to knit. So I have 1.5 skein left. So I think I will make a cowl or something in that. But this is, I like this. So it will go in the mail to her. I have knitted Atlanterhav shawl. This is also a shawl from me in Norwegian. This is finull, and it's leftover. You see, it started and dark blue, lighter, and there is hand dyed, also lighter. This is, I haven't cut the thread because I will show it to a place I go and talk about scrap yarn. So this is Atlanterhav shawl and my own design in Norwegian. And you see, I like this type of shawl. It's great. It's not so very big, so I like it. It haven't been washed yet, but it will be. And I have crochet. I'm a crochet in corner to corner. This is Mandarin Petite from Sandnes Yarn. If you like to do corner to corner, you can find it on YouTube. Lots of places in YouTube. This is Drops Love You, and this is also Drops Love You. So, 3 to my kitchen. That's what. Yes, I have been made dolls clothes again. Leftover is dolls clothes, a lot of them. This is a thin yarn with kid silk. And this is Smart from Sandnes. And this is Rubin from Sparkjøp. It's the name of but it's House of Yarn. So I have been knitted. I have done lots of spoil this, but I have given it away to a neighbor girl on 4 years. And I have this sweater, but I haven't trousers, so I knit trousers to this doll. And I have a lot of, oh, I think that's miss one trousers. This is a sweater. I have not knitted that, but I don't have trousers. So now I have a set. And I have this sweater. And I made trousers to that. So. And I have this. This is also in, this is Smart. And this is thin sock yarn, hand-dyed. And it's yard clothing with kid silk held together. And I made a dress. And I have a leftover, so I made a hat. And I have more leftover at that Turkish yarn, so I made the trousers, and I made a hat, and I made a sweater. So this is also a set. And I made 2 more dresses. Once in, this is in, oh, I don't remember, but this is thin yarn with kid silk. And this is yard clothing, fusion, it's called. This is also a dress to the doll. So now I have to knit mittens and socks to the doll. So and that's a small leftover. So this is bigger leftover. Yes, and I've been sewing. This is 2 small knitting bags for socks or something, with a drawstring in the top on both, pink, and I think they are sweet. And a bigger bag, knitting bag, with another bottom. It's embroidery, and it's a zipper, and it's wool at the back. once more a big one. This is also embroidery and wool. Little drawstrings in another old curtain. And this curtain was on the other side, another pattern. So, and this is a bag for project bags, so it haven't got the drawstrings in the top, but it's also embroidery, and it's zipper in the side, and that's finished. And I have a lot of curtains that I use to knitting bags, knitting bags, but I think it have to be another thing on. So I have a lot of buttons that I have been collecting from a lot of people. I have been they are given to me, and I use the button to sew it on the project bag. So, what do you think? It's I have maybe 3 of that, maybe 2 of that, 4 of that. So I can't use it in a jacket or something. So I use it here and get them away. So I have a little bit of pattern, this fabric, and I made this. And then I have been bought something I have put on. This is a fabric from, I think it's from the night, it's before 2020. I sew a dress to my daughter in that, but it was a lot of leftovers, so I make this. This is also a project bag, when you can take in and you can have it. This is, I have made a lot of this last days. So I had this, I have ones here, and I have this one with books and the purple inside, lilac I think it's called, and I have this. And I have a yellow one. I think it's 2 of them. Yes, I have 2 of these. And I have something like that. I have more books. And I have a gnome. And I have a owl. And I have a chicken. I like that. And I have sent to my daughter. She has ducks, and she have to have this. I think that was so cute. She is also knitting. And I made one of to myself. Is this one? I get this from a friend. This one, so I have to use it. And I think it's it's great. So down here I have a lot of mandarin petite in the same color. So I started to make a dress to myself with crochet in the top and viscose on the bottom. So I come here I'm not coming further, but it will be like this in the front, and it will be like this in the back. So yes, I not crochet this two last days because I have been sev. I have a bag here, summer bag. I get this from a friend, Naku. I think it's an Turkish yarn. And this is the socks. I have passed the heel. So, and I have to do once more. But this is in my bag, always in my bag or purse. So I knit it when I'm outside. You don't think you don't do to think when you do that. And I'm started on a new scarf, and this one. This is the same as the Aukra shawl. The same, but it's smaller, and I knit this side. This is an Italian yarn. I buy in Yarn Universe in Grimstad, in south of Norway. I have been dyed this because it was light yellow. So, also in one of my bags, I have a lot of bags, and this one is special because this is leftover. I have been take leftover and I use fabric outside, and I sew and make a project bag of this. This is an Atlanterhav shawl in leftovers. This is in green leftovers. I have a lot of leftovers because I knit so much and I get so much of leftovers. So this is, you see, I have a lot of leftovers. So I put this in the shawl. This is also a knitting bag I have in my purse or bag. And this one, what's inside here, yes, is a cowl. This is in Finull 404 and 451. This is also the neighbor pattern that I have a lot of. You see, but I changed color. I started here with the grey and took the blue and the grey and the blue. So I took it differently. So this is a cowl. I have sold a lot of this cowl in the Christmas sale. And I am making a sweater to my husband. I have not knit a lot of in this because it's so hot. So I have made a bit. I think I knit 4 centimeters since last time. And I knit the sleeves together with oh, what is it called then? Oh, no, it fell out. Stick. I'm sticky. Stick. So I sew hair, and I sew hair, and I cut it. And then I sew the sleeves together. I will show you later how I do. She is 40 years old, and she have never had a sweater from me, so no, that's her turn. This is in Finull from Rauma. And there was a sock yarn. Should never not be there. And this is also a sock yarn. Why it go down there? It's a lot of color. So you see, it's once more. That was all I think now. Orange too, and navy blue in the bottom. So we see, it's a lot of yarn. So I can't knit this outside. I have to do it home. So, and scrappy triangles I made. That's an illustration. This is leftover from a Danish yarn. Økologisk sommerull. Summer wool fra Kamarose. This color, and this color. This is the 3 leftover I have. I have lots of this because I knitted 3 sweaters from it. So now I maybe do a sweater. Maybe, but I'm not sure. But it like this. So I take the green in a bit. So this is, I think it's, I tried it on and it's it's fit. Very good. So I have been knitted since that in 2 days. So, but it's great to knit, but it's not warm to knit, but it's heavy and warm when you are knitted that. And I have my jacket. It's not finished yet, but I am doing it in this 3 color. This is Finul, and it's 465, and it's 499, and this is 401 in Finul. And I'm finished to knit, but I have not finished. Oh, that's very long. So I have set in this, and I will also stick here. And I have been sew on the machine, and I now are knitting the front. So I coming it, but I'm not finished. I have the sleeves. Sleeves are finished, but I don't sew it together before I'm finished. That's the last thing I do, is the sleeves. So this have been all too hot, so I will do it when it get colder. But it's much better now. It's not hot. I think it's the Southern Europe is the place. It's very hot now. And I have been crochet on corner to corner, and I forgot to take it with. Moment. I have to grab it. So you will see I have crochet a bit of this, not so much, but how do you see I am crochet this? This is the same as sweet sock blanket, but I am crocheting corner to corner, and I'm crocheting like this, not the whole time, and not the whole blanket at one time. But you see, I make a bit. This is also in Finul, in hot color, and I have started on a new one. That's me. I love blanket, and this is this color. It's summer color, and also we finull. This is white, and this is 401 because I like that better with it. But I think the white is good here. I have a lot of finull because I'm living not so very far from Rauma. So I am and buy things there. And that's 70% off. So it's not so expensive. I found these two sokkjern. This is, I think this is from Kaberta yarn, I think. Or is it? No. It's Østabø Gull. That's a small sock dyer in Norway. And this is from, this is German yarn. And it's Piraten wool from Germany. So I buy some yarn in other countries too, but I haven't been there. I have it. I have buy it on the net. So that will be socks to myself, and I think that was all. Yes, that's what all I've been doing since last time. So now I have to sew more, and I have to knit and I have to crochet. So that was all from me this time. Bye.
Klar for å løfte ut plantematerialet.
Det er sånn litt dugnadsinnsats i dag. Det er mange punkter. Jeg har nå stått opp med sånn vaskemaskin i flere år.
Hvis du løfter den opp litt, så ser jeg. Se der, ja. Jeg tenker jo at jeg skal gjøre sånn selv. La 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 la.